Hello, lovely family and friends. A warm welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well by God's grace. So today is day 3 of our 12 days of Christmas, and today I want to share with you how to make this coated peanuts, otherwise known as Nkatea Borga. Yeah, Nkatea Borga, some okay. Okay, so I want to show you how I made this recipe. Okay, how I made this, and before I go on, I would like you to like this video, share, and if you're new here, welcome to, and please consider subscribing to this channel, as there are so many great things happening here and you will love it. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a few pastries with you because it's the trickiest to make during the festivities. Okay, so if you can make those ahead of time, that would be great. So I'm sharing those first, and then later on I'll be bringing you some stews and other nice things, okay, for Christmas. So join me and let's see how this is made. So first of all, we'll blanch our peanuts. Okay, so I have some water boiling in advance. Okay, so I'm just pouring in my peanuts, and then I'll let it boil for 5 to 8 minutes, not for long. We're just blanching it. Okay, we're not cooking it. Okay, once that is done, you just strain it, right? So I'm going to spread this out onto a tray and onto an all-purpose kitchen towel. What is this? All-purpose cloth, that's what they call it, right? So I will spread it out on it, and I'm going to let it dry. If you have the sun, right, I mean, like if you're in Africa and you have the sun is like blazing, you can just leave it out for the sun to dry it. Otherwise, you can just air dry it as I did, okay? Or you can put the oven on fan and it will dry it for you. Put it in the oven and it will dry it for you, right? So let's make our coating, what we're going to be using to coat our peanuts. So I have some sugar. I'm going to be putting all the measurements in the description for you, okay? And some eggs. So 2 eggs, some sugar, right? I'm going to add in evaporated milk, 1 cup of evaporated milk, okay? 60 grams of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then some nutmeg. Okay, I'm going to stir this really well. Make sure it's really well combined, and then I will set it aside, right? So in a bowl, what I'm going to do is I'll pour all of the peanuts in that bowl, and then I'll add a little bit of our mixture to it, and I'm going to stir it. Please don't go crazy over this one, okay? Just a little bit, enough for all the peanuts to be coated nicely with it, okay? Then you need a sieve, okay? You can use some colander, okay? But you need a sieve, right? And I just added some flour to it so that it doesn't stick, okay? So you need flour if you're here, a lot of flour, that is, okay? So what I did is I scoop a little bit into the sieve, right? And then I coat it with the flour, right? So when you're doing this, you're looking out for nkatea ntafo, means that peanuts that have stuck together. You try and break it up as you do it, right? Okay, so this is the first coat of all the peanuts that I was making then, right? So you can do it up to 5 coats to get a thicker coat, right? Or you can do it just 1 for a very light coat, but I did 3 times. So this is the second coating, right? So just a little bit, you add a little bit of the mixture. You see, the first one, because there was no coating on it, I added the mixture to all the peanuts. But from the second and third coating going, you have to add the mixture to it little by little. I hope you get it. So just like, about a cup or 2 cups, then you add the mixture, the liquid mixture to it. Then you sieve it and you coat it with the flour, okay? You coat it with the flour. So the third one, that's what I'm showing you now. So you scoop a little, like 2 hand or 3 handfuls, okay? And then you add a little bit of the liquid mixture. You coat, make sure everything is coated. Then you flour it, right, for 3. So you can do up to 5 times. How many times you want? If you want it puffy, that's how you get it. And then from there, we will fry, okay? So that is, it's very easy. It's just a bit time consuming, but easy. Just like, you know, obia to me. It's just when it happen, or just say, oh, better baby. Yeah, but it's really, really delicious, very, very good, right? I have other variations that I will bring to you later on, like if God wills, or Yamiya Duma, next year, okay. But this is my oil. I'm using rapeseed oil. You can use any oil that you have to fry, and when you are frying, you fry it just a little bit. So before, you saw me put a stick in it. So if you can get a stick or a wooden spoon, you put it in your oil. When you see the bubbles coming around it, that is when you add your peanut. So when you add your peanut, it will look like this, okay? So as it keeps frying, you see that it starts changing color into white, all of it, and you see the coating coming puffy like that, okay? So I don't know, I was thinking of adding baking powder for the coating to be bigger, but I was thinking, where would I put the baking powder? Would I put it in the flour, in the liquid? I couldn't work that one out properly. So you can experiment on that and add it to the flour you'll be using. Then I'm like, I don't know the quantity of flour I'll use, so I wasn't sure. Anyway, this is it, how you make your Nkatea Borga. It is very delicious, and it is very, very crunchy. And when as soon as it browns, you take it out, okay, like that. You take it out. Don't be tempted to leave it in for long. And another way, this is the easiest way you can make a similar one, but it's not Nkatea. It's coated peanut, but it's not Nkatea Borga. So a little bit of flour here and some sugar, and then the 1 egg, and then water. You can replace the water with milk, okay, with evaporated milk, and that one too will work, and it will be very nice. And you add some nutmeg, right? Okay, so I just 2 ways. I just thought to show you this one. This is the simplest way. You know, this is the lazy way. And all the farm now. And don't get me wrong, it's also very delicious. Trust me, it's very, very delicious. I thought I should share this with you because I made this last year and I didn't share it. I'm like, let me add it to it so that if someone is lazy sometimes like me now, they can use this method. So you pour all the nuts into the mixture, right? And then you just scoop it from there and you fry it, okay? So for a lighter coating, when you're frying, you can use a slotted spoon, okay? So slotted spoon here, you can use that to scoop it. Then you let the liquid drain a bit before you drop it into your oil, okay? Otherwise, you just scoop it and just drop it into the oil without letting it drain. Then you can get a bit more coating, okay? So you fry it just like as you would. They'll just keep stirring. Otherwise, if you don't stir, the one at the bottom tends to burn, okay? So you keep stirring it until it's nicely fried. And this is a lighter version, a lighter coating, and it's very delicious too. Look at how it looks. Are very, very delicious. It's very presentable at any party. So you can try this, your hands on this one, if the first method would be too much for you, okay? So when it comes to preserving it, right, all you need to do is to let it cool completely. When I say completely, I want you to hear the crunch. As I was saying, if you don't let it cool completely and you bag it, you put it in a bag now, the best start to say it will start to sweat, right? Because there's some heat in it, right? And you put it in a bag and you seal it, there will be some heat in it and it will become soggy. It won't be crunchy. I'm sure you heard the crunch. It was really, really, really crunchy. And this is how the coating, this is all the coating that came from the peanuts when I broke it, okay? So you see the coating is there. So you can do as much coating as you want if you have the time and you want it a bit bigger than they look here, or a bit rounder. Then you keep on going like 5 times. I think up to 5 times should be enough. But Charlie, me there, na my bread, right? Okay, so yeah, this is all I've got to share with you today. I hope you enjoy it. Give it a try and add it to your menu this Christmas, okay? You can add it to your small chops. At the end, I'm going to compile all this and put it in one video for you before Christmas, so that everything that you can make, you know, will be there for you. Okay, so thank you for joining me. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.